Here's my number one tip for 3D artists. Whether you're working in a team environment or as a solo artist, you need to make sure you are always following some form of naming conventions for your files. Hear me out. Most of the time, I'm working as a producer on a team, and one of my biggest pet peeves is when a team member goes outside of our naming conventions. When you are someone who has to ensure content is being implemented on time, the last thing you want is to not be able to locate a file due to it being incorrectly named. Think about source control, for instance. When you push your stuff through GitHub or other file sharing platforms, other team members will need to know where to find it and account for it along a development cycle. This kind of thing is essential for optimized production and smooth workflows. You wouldn't want two modelers using separate naming conventions like mod underscore and sm underscore because it could screw up replaced references, muddy organization, and break potential technical systems your engine has in place for sorting these types of things. You want to make sure that you're setting up your team for success. Unreal has some good documentation for how they organize it all, and I think most of what they have is pretty easy to remember. You can see some of it here. Something important to note is that if you are publishing your content on Unreal Engine, you are going to have to follow these guidelines in order to get published anyways. I did it for my previous asset pack that I published as well as the current Diner environment pack that I'm working on. Speaking of, I am running a big spring sale right now on both Fab and CG Trader. My store links are in my bio, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, go check it out. You'd be surprised how many developers ignore the smaller things like this and then get shocked when those smaller things spiral into bigger things. As long as you and your team are aware of and agree on an organizational method together, then go for it. No matter your role, 3D artist, animator, concept artist, whoever you are, help others help you by implementing and sticking to some naming conventions. Oh, and if you're wondering,